feel like every time I upload, I'm telling y'all that I didn't upload last week, and for that, I'm sorry, besties. But honestly, I didn't upload last week because I was trying to practice the thing that I'm talking about today. How to be present, especially as someone who tends to daydream. Hi, welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-discovery through art. I'm Neajwa, the artist you don't know yet, so let's dig into some shit. For instance, I daydream about my freaking hairstyles. Y'all like the braids? I daydream about my relationships, whether they're romantic, platonic, or family. I daydream about my goals and my artistic visions. I want it all. Now, to put it into context of like our creativity, for me that looks like this album, this EP, even in the future when I release that, or when I get booked for this gig, or when I get a certain number of subscribers, I'll be where I want to be. On the flip side, my anxiety is a bit, and I wrote a poem about it. But literally, when my anxiety takes over, then I'm thinking about, that song I recorded a week ago wasn't as good as I thought it was, or do I really reach out to that producer that I know makes the dopest beats in the city? Will they really work with me? Neither of those extremes allow me to be in the present, fully honor and take advantage of the gift that it is. And I'm trying to change that shit. I told y'all in the last video, I'm a personal development junkie. I took last week to be very intentional about it. It was my affirmation or whatever. Cultivate a healthier relationship with the present moment. And it's paying off already. Everything that we're waiting for, everything that we're wishing for, everything that we're hoping for is in the now. Even if it's just in your mind, it's still real. And taking the actionable steps to bring it into the material world, those are steps that you can take today. No matter how small they seem, when we're daydreaming, me specifically, I'm thinking about how I could get on that huge stage and sing my heart out. But the 30 minutes I take to warm up my voice or do a vocal lesson, it's an in the now step that pushes me closer to that goal. So falling in love with my vocal lessons, falling in love with writing songs every day, with recording, with collaborating with people, that's the same essence of this dream that I'm chasing in the future, or this vision that I'm too afraid to start. I know that sounds cliche, but like, that's really the tea. The tea is that a lot of the things that we're trying to do come down to these fundamental truths. Recently, I've been making a lot of music, and I'm super excited to share it. It just feels so, like, real. It feels so honest. It feels so raw. It feels so me. The fact that I'm loving it is making me love the process even more. I don't want to cry on camera, but I do get emotional. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. I'm realizing how it has been affecting my self-esteem, how it has been affecting my view on the world and the people in it, largely because it's allowing me to really be present, to sit with the world despite the shittiness. I got on live for a little bit last week because I was just seeing a lot of jarring news about Palestine and Congo and Sudan and Haiti and things here in the US as well. I felt so horrible for everyone experiencing these traumatic ass, violent ass situations. And little old me was just thinking about, oh, what YouTube video can I put out this week? I spent some time, and luckily my algorithm is trained right, so it didn't take too long. But to find some reputable sources that we can all engage with to help support the people and families going through the most egregious atrocities. And I wanted to share that with you all today. If you can just engage with one of the links, even if it's just awareness, this is a bit of a tangent, but ironically, everything is connected. And that includes you, that includes me, which I know a lot of us do feel small when we hear the horrible news going on in our country and abroad. The effort and the power of the collective is so diminished that I think a lot of us in the collective start to question if that power is even real. I argue that that's on purpose and it makes us ruminate about feeling small or daydream about one day being mighty enough that it stops us from taking action in the present moment. So I know I was talking about my art and my music, but it translates to everything, especially the most important things going on. In my last video where I addressed some of this stuff, I said, to make art is to tell the time. And I was paraphrasing one of my favorite authors, and I think that fact stands true. We're supposed to be able to look outside that window and know what's going on, because to be an artist is to understand, and we can't understand if we're not present. You guys know it's my mantra, self-discovery through art. Like, before that, how do we do anything else? But we also have to use that self-discovery to help the collective. At least that's what I believe. And I think that being present is such a strong lesson for me right now, because it allows me to understand how I need to move, because I can understand how I feel. So, some examples. Last week, I went to a town hall, or if you will, about some of the things going on in Venezuela, all over, here in the States. I know I say here, but if you're not in the States, let me know where you're from. In a lighter note, I also spent a lot of the week making music. Even on some like chill shit, listening to new music, getting put on by some new friends. Hey. And it's been so cathartic. These are the moments we live for. The gratitude tip is crazy. If you've never dealt with anxiety or depression like for an extended period of time, this probably sounds very normal or regular, but like, life is so beautiful. Despite all the things that we just talked about, life is so beautiful because there are so many of us who give a f***. And yes, there are a lot of evil but that's not you, or else you wouldn't be watching this video. And that's not your neighbor, even your virtual neighbor. Say hi to your neighbor in the chat. But like, life is so good because we have the present moment. We have it. We have the right now to do the things, to say the things, to hug the loved ones, to do the self-care, to make the art, to advocate for others, to celebrate happy pride, to celebrate, to uplift, to love. Hopefully I can stand as a creator like that for y'all, like a creator that allows you to just like think a little bit more critically in the now. That said, like, I love talking to y'all, so please plug me, put me on, let me know what you're trying to hear from me, what conversations you don't think are being had right now that need to be had, especially if they have to do with creativity, spirituality, or personal development. Like, that's those are all my interests. Or socio-political issues as well. That's a little bit of a scholar. I do want to share with you guys some of this stuff I've been working on. So this track right now, it doesn't have any backup vocals, but my friend Evan freaked the beat, and I feel like I like the lyrics so far, so yeah. Friends will come and go, lovers never stay. How we gon' be happy when we live in so much pain? If we had no control, who's to blame? Do whatever you wanna. Close my eyes, but just keep it close. I hold it tight. I pray for peace every other night. Can't be blind on a Y'all know I gotta feed y'all a little bit. Let me know what y'all think about that. Like, was that cute? Was it trash? I know y'all gonna think it's cute because y'all rock with me, but like, yeah, that's a little thing I'm working on. I'm trying to get an EP out by the end of the year. Really? By the end of the summer. So we'll see. If y'all are trying to see any music from me, I have 2 tracks on SoundCloud. A remix. I love the song Smoke Break, so I remixed it. It's on SoundCloud too. We just be smoking the bowls. Yeah, when I'm in my rapper bag. We just be smoking the bowl. We don't got no time to roll. Everything taking a toll. I've been in search of myself. Does anyone know? How do we go? How do we go? How do we go? Yeah. He used to give me half off runs. Now he just sparking me up. Admit it, you just wanna fun. Baby, you might be enough. Once I hit my blunt and I'm high, all the pain subsides, all the shame subsides, all my thoughts are lies. So just take your time, like I need a smoke break. So just break it down, just break it down. And on that note, I'm gonna have myself a little smoke break. Thank you for tuning in to another video. As always, I'm Nate Adjoa, the artist you just took some time to meet, and I'll see you next time.